Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Like we always do, today we are going to look at how to make a piece of clothing that can be easily done by yourself at home. And today we will be making a bucket hat. I'm making this for my 5-year-old niece, but the drafting steps are pretty much the same. To find your own head measurement, you can use a cap's head circumference and adjust a velcro in the back to make sure the fit is as accurate as possible. My head circumference is 19 3 by 4 of an inch. The shape of a bucket hat is to resemble the shape of a bucket flipped downwards. So the top portion should be tapered than the bottom. So I reduced the 3/4 inch. Now I will need a circle with a radius of 3 inches to make the top circle, which will be the circumference of 19 inches. Next is the body of the hat. To do this pattern, measure quarter of the circle and make a rectangle with that measurement as one side and the desired length of the hat as the other side. I want the hat's body to be 3 inches, so I am making a rectangle of 4.75 inches and 3 inches as the sides. Then divide the rectangle into 5 parts using the slash and spread technique. Then place each division 1/8 of an inch away from each other to create flare. This is basically the body pattern, and mark the on-fold side to avoid confusion while cutting the fabric. And you will need two of this panel. The next pattern is the brim, which will have even more flare. So to do this, take the flared side measurement from the body and make a rectangle with that measurement as one side and the width of the brim as the other side. Do the same slash and spread technique here, but this time place each division 1/4 inch or 3/8 of an inch away from each other to get a bigger flare. So I wanted to have a different color lining just to make it pop a bit. So I went with a green to match the body fabric. Cut 2 of each piece except for the top. Next, let's move on to stitching. The first step is to attach the body pieces sides and then attach the top circle to the body. To do this, fold the circle 4 times and mark notches on the sides to create 4 notches equally placed among the circle's outer edge. Make the midpoints of the body panels too. Now we can match the 4 notches of the circle to the 4 notches of the body. Next we can attach the trim's side pieces as well and attach it to the body. Now do the same with the lining. I decided to have a tie-up or a string attached to the hat so that the hat doesn't fly away. This string needs to be attached in between the trim and the body of the lining on either sides. After having both the layers prepared, those layers needs to be attached. I've seen people do it by ironing both the ends of the circle and giving a top stitch all around, but I prefer to do it like how we finish a reversible garment. Basically keep the layers right facing right and stitch the entire outer circle, leaving 2 inches enough to flip it inside out. Then flip it, iron the left out gap and give a top stitch. Bucket hats usually have concentric stitch lines running around the brim to get some rigidity. So I will make 5 stitches with 1/4 inch of distance in the brim. And that's it. We have made ourselves a cute bucket hat. Hope you try this out and please subscribe to my channel for similar sewing and pattern making tutorials. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.